Black Christmas.
When most people hear the word remake, they scream, "No!" But for me, it's not like that. I'm usually open-minded to remakes as long as they do something new with it and just don't retell the same exact movie. Movies like Miracle on 34th Street get an exception because they had heart and good characters. But movies like the Psycho remake show how a remake can fail. And most people talk about the 2019 remake of Black Christmas from 1974. They usually say at least it was better than that abomination that was Black Xmas from 2006. But I completely disagree. Black Christmas, or Black Xmas as it's sometimes known as, is far from being a fad film. It's got flaws, sure, but being a remake that had no reason to exist, it was actually quite enjoyable. The film does a nice job paying homage to the original film while telling its own story. For example, the characters in the film, for the most part, are completely new characters that we've never seen before. And they all feel real and work really well with each other. As good bad flicks would say, when they're talking by the fireplace, you feel like you're with them, snuggling by the fire. Which is another thing I really have to commend the filmmakers for. The film looks and sounds beautiful. The whole film has good color grading and great score to go along with it. And also, because of the characters being likable, we actually give a shit when one of them dies. And there were times that had me jump and feel sorry for them when they died. However, I have to mention, when one of the characters died, I literally laughed my ass off. Let's just say it involves an icicle. But yeah, I think the tension in the film was well built up, and I thought that the whole feel of the film worked very well. Now, something I should mention before giving my rating, I feel like the ending dragged a little too long, and I can also say about the film that it's not subtle in the slightest. This film has lots of blood compared to the original, and at times it wasn't really necessary. Like, for example, in the original, when Billy kills Claire with the bag, it's a shocking moment, but in this, the bag is used way too much to the point where it became comedic. Now, some might find this movie bad because it explains the character's motive and origin, but I personally didn't mind it. And from what I understand, the creator said that that was his intention with this remake. Overall, this film is good and it's entertaining. It's not bad as most critics say it is. It's got good characters, good acting, good suspense, and a really warm Christmas feeling to it. That makes me want to keep coming back to it every year. Like I said, some people might not like it because it's not subtle in the slightest, but it's definitely a fun watch. Either way, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10.